13.
Yeah, you know that this is the head of the inner demons, and you know that they are kind of their own branch of. They're like a triad group. You know that the Golden Tigers that run this territory are also part of the triads, and it seems like they are fighting amongst each other. So yeah,
Then I'm heading him. Then I'm heading him with the trident.
you can roll for initiative.
Oh, bro, initiative. Oh boy. Okay, I can't see my token right. I can't see my token at the moment.
Can't see your token.
Yeah, the map is not loaded yet.
Do you have a progress bar, or is it?
Yes, it's at 99%.
Give it a refresh. It was the same for me.
Okay.
Not sure why, but it worked.
But the other two, you can also roll for initiative, but
Will appear a bit
you'll
later.
join.
I'm also thinking I'm gonna call this one in. I'm gonna say we have a super villain on. I have a super villain on the scene, and multiple gang members.
All right, I'm right. I'm almost there. See you soon.
I got you back. Yeah, 15 marble. Don't even have to change it.
Okay. I think that's all the initiatives we need. Yeah. Okay. So up first with the Marvel is going to be the Golden Tigers. Actually, as you hear them shouting from up above, as they realize that they are under attack, and you're going to start to hear gunfire from coming up above, across the rooftops, but it's going to be coming down towards where you are standing as well. So there's going to be one attack that basically goes against all of the other minions, or all the other inner demons, and against you, Jordan. Let's see. Yeah, that 15 is going to hit the other inner demons. Does that hit fun?
15. Putting up sheet.
Yeah, you have a 14, as far as I can see.
Yes, 14.
Well, then you're going to take that 16 points of damage, as there are some bullets clip you from the back. Oh, no damage because you are bulletproof. Nice. Then there were no more marvels other than Slipstream. So Slipstream, you're basically going to get to act on round one instead of getting the bonus action. Oh, and sorry, I didn't see. No.
Holy crap! That's a lot of civilians.
Yes, there are a lot of civilians. Some of them are only just starting to realize that this isn't part of the show. But as we actually begin, Mr. Negative is going to see you, Trident, and just go, oh, good. The hero on my side will make this so much easier. And he is going to lunge forward and try to grab at you. He kind of jumps towards you and goes for a grab. fantastic success, which means he's going to pin you here as he grabs you. He doesn't do any damage yet, luckily. But he is immediately going to use his reaction for a crushing grip as he just kind of tackles you into the wall, and you're going to start to feel his grip tighten and see this. Oh, another fantastic. No way. It's a 16 against your resilience. I'm gonna whack it down. Yeah, so you are pinned as he kind of uses that crushing grip against you. But as you feel him crushing you, you're going to start to see this. The armor and the color of your outfit is going to start to kind of shift and turn into a photo negative version of itself, as he's immediately going to use corrupting touch. And it's a little bit of a long explanation, but basically he takes over Trident and takes control of you because he's done at least 1 point of damage. That's all he needs for this to continue. So you turn to a negative version as he points towards the men on the roof and a couple of guys that are now running down the alleyway, and just say, "Go, my child. Take care of the Golden Tigers. Show them that this is our turf." And that's going to be his turn.
Yes.
As Starflare. No, your Starflare goes on the next one. So
Oh, okay.
that Slipstream would be speeding into the alleyway at this point, just as you see Mr. Negative letting go of Trident, and he's turned negative.
It's dead. Uh, Spider-Man did say save the civilians first, so I will have to go for a time stop again, but I'll have to use all of my rounds to move all of the civilians away. This is what I'll do the entire, just get them out of here. So I
Have
won't.
you worked that out on how many you can move? Because also remember, you can use your the lightning action.
Yeah, including the lightning
the
action,
lightning-
it will take me all the rounds.
But okay, but
So,
I'm trying to figure out why it's going to take that much. Because what
well,
my
1,
point is
2,
that
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 civilians, and I need an action per civilian, I assume.
no,
at
you
least.
don't. That's why I'm
Oh.
asking, because a civilian that would potentially trust you is it doesn't cost an action to actually pick them up. And but you could use your extra reaction or your extra action thing, the lightning action, for movement as well. Bear that in mind, because you can use as a standard action.
I
movement.
think then I'll do. I might need to do that actually for the extra movement here. I have. Actually, I might need to. I can probably grab two civilians at once. So what this would take that long? uh, I can grab her. Like the only ways out are where I came from and the other side.
Well, you can see that there are a lot of like storefronts and restaurants here down this alleyway that a lot of the fireworks have gone into those places as well. Some of the civilians are already running, but the ones you can see on the map are either bewildered or just like some of them are taking pictures. It's a mess. But if you want to go in through one of the restaurants, you could do that. Otherwise, yeah, the alleyways at the top and bottom of the map. On the sides, it's mostly rooftops.
I think I'll just use this entire time because I'll need a lot of movement, so I'll just use everything to dash. And that should be enough to move all the civilians still. I think I'll use the entire thing just to get them out of here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say just make me an agility check, and
Okay.
and we can resolve that to see if anyone if you encounter any problem doing this.
And I'll throw in one karma.
You
there are
really
two.
don't need to. This is more for
Okay.
uh, just to see if you would have any negative reactions. So yeah, as like Trident, as you're now being commanded to go after the Golden Tigers, this blur comes rushing through, and all the civilians start disappearing one by one. As you will get 2 points of karma because you saved all of them, and the civilians have been evacuated. No need to hold back.
Yeah, I'll let Starflare know that civilians are clear.
Thank you.
So I spent all that time putting them down. Just gonna do it. Okay, yeah, so as the civilians all disappear, a couple of them start throwing up a block away, but Slipstream leaves them. But we then go back to the guys up top who are now going to be firing again. This time, yeah, weapons blazing from all of them up top. This is going to go against Slipstream as well this time.
Yeah. We don't see the rolls, I will say.
Uh, 14. This is going against everybody, and it'll take full damage on a hit because there's multiple people firing. But 75 points of damage, and if you've got DR1 or higher, it's going to bring it to 0.
It misses me.
It's opposite staff in there. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, so you hear this gunfire and still chaos going on with all the fireworks going off, but Iron Trident has now joined Mr. Negative's team in this fight. So I don't know if you had time to read what the power does there, but basically if he asks you to hurt someone, you can attempt an ego check to try and like resist, and if you have heroic, you have an edge. But he's currently asking you to beat up the other gang, so it's up to you if you want to immediately try that. Basically, every time you have to make an attack, you can attempt that. Yeah, he's telling you to go for the guys on the rooftop on the left-hand side, western side. You are speaking, we can't hear you.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up to this guy, and I'm gonna make the ego check before I hit him.
You have an edge. Oh no.
Yeah, this is against Mr. Negative's defense, so you, yeah, you do have an edge if you're heroic.
I am. This guy's about to die.
But it's not enough. Kick his ass.
I'm gonna
Wow,
use
stop. I'll point that.
yes, but oh, okay, and I try and smack him off.
Yeah. Probably not gonna have to try hard. This guy's like terrified shooting at you, but the bullets are just pinging off.
What do I roll for that?
Melee attack, what? I don't know.
Your
You've
stat
still
book
got
is
all
the
your
same. You just
abilities.
follow his commands.
So can I use vicious attack or should I just make a normal melee check?
Yeah, vicious attack is generally if you a normal attack with your weapon. So yeah, use that.
Very well. $14.
That'll hit. Put the damage.
16.
Okay, with the 16, it's yeah, that it's not enough to knock him out in one, but yeah, and it's only on a fantastic that you get the knockback. That's what I was trying to remember. So you push this guy over the edge, like off the building, and he kind of scrambles and is just hanging onto the side, looking up at you and going, "No, no, no, please, please!" As Mr. Negative down below just looks up at you and like nods.
Understood. That's my turn.
Okay. Then the inner demons, they are also attacking across the roof. They're going to make an agility check. This is going to go against everyone except Trident and Staff.
Ooh. Yeah, I cannot let that slide. So I will use the karma point. They can hit the other guys, not me. What it was meant to be.
Yeah, not a fantastic though. That will make a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another 14 damage to these guys across there. Sector line. Oh, okay. Yeah, the one that Trident was about to hit gets shot in the back and lets go, and he falls to his death down below. See him splatter on the street next to Mr. Negative. The rest of them are hurt, but we go to yeah. Now, as we go to the top of the round, we are going to rejoin Illustra because see you are back. Illustra, are you here?
I am here, yeah.
So as things are kicking off there, we turn to you as you can now hear them talking over the comms about how there's something going down in Sunset Park. There's a gang war breaking out. Everyone's headed that way. But you are back here at the Shield Blacksite ship where these mercenaries are in a gunfight with your illusions. What will you be doing?
Be very confused.
For reference, the mercenaries that were attacking the ship are there on the right-hand side, and obviously your illusions are the shield agents in the middle. But no one is aware of your presence at this point. You're still kind of flying up above, so you've got this to deal with. What are you doing?
Okay, let's see. So this is the mercenaries.
Yeah, all of those veteran mercenaries are the ones attacking the ship. They seem like they're there to steal it, get in there. You know that the ship is also a submarine with nuclear capabilities, so you don't know who these guys are yet, but that would be bad in most circumstances.
Oh well. Time to try out the new tech. The first thing we do is we need some cover of night. Just here. That should be enough to cover them.
This effect actually is the right size, but yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, as far as they can all see, the ship disappears, and it seems like they are just standing in an infinite void as they keep firing, and the rain is starting to fall around them. They've got nothing to shoot at now. They're just firing blind.
It's perfect. Just gonna make my way there. Ah, I see.
As you're approaching, you overhear one of them shouting, "Switch to thermals," and another one going, I still can't see them. As they all seem confused as to why they can't see the shield agents, but it doesn't seem like they are blinded by the darkness. They've got heightened senses.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh well. That's fine. Just get to them. Try to punch the nearest one.
I will say they don't seem to notice that it's that they are seeing through it. They just your illusions obviously aren't showing up on their thermal sides, but yeah, they don't see you coming. So you said you're going to do what to the first one?
Just want to punch the guy.
Okay. We're in combat mode, right?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't move. I knew.
Combat.
Let's just move to that guy and try to punch him. I'd hope that. Oh well. No. Let's see. Do we have? Yeah. Let's just spend the karma for that because then we gonna do. Oh well. It is what it is.
Okay, with a 9, yeah, you sneak up as these guys are looking in the opposite direction. You sneak up behind him and grab him slam him against the car, but you realize this guy's wearing more armor than you thought as he shouts to his buddy, who and he is going to try and wrestle you back. He's going to try and hit you back, essentially, just with the butt of his gun. As we're not going to go into initiative just yet, but we'll go back to the others in a second. First, he tries to hit you. Oh, and manages to clock your fishbowl. Continue to hit. Fantastic success. And yeah, you will be stunned on a fantastic. Yes, you've got something against that.
I have a karma to give him trouble. That's all. That's all.
Okay. Ooh, making it a 13 instead. Does that
Making it a miss.
melee damage?
It's a miss.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so he thinks that he's just slammed into that like glass bowl on your head, and then looks again, and he's actually just smashed his own windscreen as he swings at an illusion. Is there anything else you're going to do here in this moment before we go back to the others?
Gonna wait and try to see. Yeah.
Also, I guess no one else can see on the map. You guys must tell me if you're blind. Just go on. Amazing. But we will then go back to the rest. Sorry, you said you're not doing anything else for now.
For now, yeah.
Okay, well, give it some thought as we go back to the others, and Starflake, you will be here on this round, but at this point, Mr. Negative is making his way down the street with his cronies here.
All right. I think.
Oh no, it's Mr. Negative's turn, but you will be here.
Oh,
You're up next.
okay.
So yeah, they're going to be moving in, and he is going to see Slipstream. Okay, and then he's going to use Battle Plan, and he's going to give 4 of his allies an edge on the next round. So the two guys next to him, and then he's going to give to Trident and one of the guys on the roof on the other side. So you will have an edge on your actions for 1.
Nice.
And then we'll go to stealth.
All right. Let's do some bombing. I think I can. Does it say? Here we go. Let's. Barrage. Let's look at barrage. Within their line of sight. Okay. I think I can hit these 3 enemies here. Let me target them.
The area for barrage is pretty huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10. The attack every enemy.
You
within
choose a
10
location,
spaces.
and you choose a point and 10 spaces
Oh.
from that point.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if I choose. Okay. Yeah,
That's 10 spaces.
perfect. Okay. All right, let's roll it.
Okay, both of the guys down at the bottom are going to use their reactions to interpose for Mr. Negative. So he's going to take
Okay.
no damage, but the rest will take all of that.
Wow.
Okay, so they take that's actually it's half of that. It's
Yeah.
43, but they are all blinded as well. And 43, yeah, that's. Okay. Sorry, my health thing isn't working properly. It's enough to do this month. But yeah, I think with that, you take out the two guys that had to jump onto Mr. Negative to protect him, as they will take the
Nice.
full double damage. And the others up at the top are injured, but they're not down.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna just keep moving, and I guess these guys up here are gonna be his next targets. So maybe he can get these four in his next round. That's it
You
for
have no
me.
idea if it's the fireworks or his barrage on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to tell while you're down there as well. It's just joining in, but suddenly there's a new kind of firework that's been launched from somewhere else.
That's
hell,
me.
Slipstream with that team.
Yeah, fuck it, he's right in front of me. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to charge at him, Mr. Negative. I'll make an attack. That's horrid. 11 to hit?
No, he is going to deflect that as he draws a sword and just parries that attack.
Let's see. I will. That counts as a check, or is it specifically? I have instant replay, which I had to take. I just don't know if it counts as a check to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, once per battle. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just making another one. Wait, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
why
moves to parry that, but you see him moving in slow mo, so you can redirect your punch to it. He knew you were going to throw.
Yeah, but I can. Yeah, no, I won't. If I wanted, I would have just made it, made the reaction without spending the focus. I'll say my reaction here is a bit stronger than the normal enemy. So that would be me for this round, this turn.
Okay, fair enough. I also forgot to put his super villain action. Just double check that his rank harmony in the ultra 10s is meeting up. Okay, only the one. So at the initiative count 10, he goes again. Which is when his inner demons go. So he'll just get to go on his turn and on the inner demons turn. But we now go to the Golden Tigers, who are fighting. They see Trident up on the rooftop, and these two are going to start attacking. This one is going to use stopping power against you, Trident. As he fires at you with Yeah,
That's a
is it
miss.
13? Okay, so yeah, he fires and breaks some of the building next to you. You can tell he's got a pretty decent weapon, I think. Actually, no, you know what he's gonna do? This one's gonna use combat trickery. He's gonna use his reaction to turn that to a marvel.
Fair
They-
enough.
they-
Oh wait, yeah, they have to be equal or higher rank, so that works. I'm just gonna roll it back.
Wait.
Okay.
Doesn't the ability just make the first die the marvel die?
Yes, I was just trying to make it actually roll a marvel so that for damage
Oh.
purposes. What damage reduction have you got, Biden?
2.
Okay, yeah, then even with that, he gets a perfect shot, like, and it just pings off of your armor. And so yeah, they're still fighting it out on the other side, shooting at each other, but the rest of them, oh sorry, it's still there. The rest of them are just making another snap shooting against everyone, basically. So this is going to include Slipstream and Staff. Okay, misses everybody. So to try it again.
I am muted as hell. Damn. uh, I'm gonna use the jet boost to fly up and launch myself, and then with the momentum I gain from the little bit of air, I'm gonna launch down and use the Tidebreaker Stomp ability from the Trident.
Very cool. Yeah.
Did it put in the chat for everybody else?
Yeah.
One moment.
Yeah, you rolled a 17, but it says you also have 2 edges. And if I remember correctly, it targets. Well, we'd probably be able to hit everyone on this roof, so it's those 2 guys.
Yeah. It has a 10-foot. It has a 10 range. There we go.
Yeah, the thing with it's specifically they have to be on the ground because there's also a stunt you can get if you get a fantastic success with this, where you can do like a thunderclap, which is basically like when Hulk claps and it, you know, so you can ground shake and stomp stuff in the air. But
Come
you've
on.
definitely got these 2 guys here, and
Yeah.
if you want to avoid attacking them, you can always make that ego as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's also another thing I should point out. Your heroic tag currently has switched to villainous for the sake of, like, you'll kill these people if you do enough damage. And that's an ultimate fantastic. That's never mind then. You as you are coming down, that you would be able to break through this before you actually land your attack. So looking good.
Go. Could you hit the edge reroll button for me?
Like on the attack itself.
Yes. Mine doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
Okay.
Nice.
So a 19. So what do you are you still making the attack? Because the ego check is to kind of break out, but
Yeah,
if you break out, you'd get your like your karma back and your heroic tag again.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm no longer trying to kill them, which is nice, but I'm still trying to take them out because they did just start a firefight in the middle of the city.
okay, so yeah, as you boost towards them and you're coming down, you're about to blast these guys right off the rooftop. You see the fear in their eyes, and you're able to pull your punch at the last second as the trident slams down and is going to actually be enough to knock them both out, but not enough to kill them. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
but yeah, you see they're pretty sure they're about to die, and then the top of this roof explodes. They get thrown back, cracking against the wall and falling unconscious, but they don't get flung off the rooftop.
That's good.
And you now realize what's going on around you as you regain your senses.
Nope. That. Fuck. I'll deal with that later.
Okay, then the rest of the inner demons, a couple of them are going to come charging down the street. And then the guys on the rooftop are going to start trying to fight Starflare after that barrage. Okay, so you are going to get 3 attacks coming your way, Starflare. Fast
Okay.
attacks with katanas. Oh, and they've all got healing factor. I didn't realize that.
15 hits. 13 does not hit.
And then
And
last
11
one.
does not. Yeah.
Okay. And they're going to be, let's see, how much damage these guys actually are.
Okay, 26. That's not bad.
Yeah, then I think the last guy that got the 11 is going to use his reaction to help the second one. Same result. Okay, so just that 26 points coming to you there
Alright.
as they start. Just
Okay. Less 26 is 94. Why doesn't this want to? $94, please. Okay. I took the damage.
and then remember you can just click on your token then and say apply damage, and then it works out the damage it all.
Oh, I forgot to do. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, for next time.
I'm just yeah. So you will also see that their wounds are starting to close slightly, but Mr. Negative gets another turn.
I don't like where this is going.
Just healing these two buddies that are lying on the ground. It's not enough to bring them back up, but they slowly. But yes, now he is going to direct his attention to you, and he is going to make fast strikes as he starts throwing that sword in one direction and starts kicking and punching. He's just trying to catch you off guard.
Catch me off guard,
Not fast enough.
please.
Oh, forgot about the edge after. Okay, yeah, so he comes in trying to attack you, but you are too quick. Doesn't manage to catch
And
you.
as he misses, I will attempt a wisecracker. The only reason I saved my reaction.
Okay, nice.
I don't think it will cut it. With an 11
Yes,
against his ego.
Yeah, that definitely won't be a hit against his. But are you saying anything in particular with that?
You call those strikes fast? I'll show you fast.
You are quick. You'll make a good addition to the crew. As he just seems enticed by your speed instead of threatened by it. But at this point, we're going to go back to Illustra. Is there anything that you would like to do here as you have these soldiers trapped in darkness?
Wait a second. I just realized something. You said they're using optics or infrared. It would be such a shame if someone was to cast a flare.
You can attempt that. You're not sure what exactly the optics are, but you can see they're all wearing these headsets with goggles on. 14 against their vigilance defense is a hit. How big is the area that?
Let's see. It is within 5 feet.
Spaces.
Yeah, spaces.
So you choose a point, I think.
And no, this particular one, I think that's dazzle. You can throw it.
Oh.
But flare is
Oh,
fine,
okay.
based on the wording. So yeah, you can get these two guys unless you're moving first.
That's exactly who I was trying to get.
Yeah, then you hit both of them for sure. Only damage. Oh, only damage on a fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so you see
Yes.
the flare go off as both of them. You see them like trying to rip their helmets off as it has clearly blinded them, and they're both just stumbling around. and those two cannot see a damn.
That's so
But
perfect.
you will notice on the other side, the rest of the group has continued to make their way down down the harbor. Like some of them seem to be trying to get out of this darkness. They're just running sort of blindly. You hear a splash as one of them accidentally runs into the harbor.
That's perfect.
Yeah, anything else you want to do here? And before we go back to the others again, you can see this whole ship is still sitting there, and your illusions are still up as far as I know.
Well, let's move and get ready. I think that's all.
Yeah, I'm giving you an opportunity to do more than you can usually do in just one turn.
Oh,
Because
perfect.
you're in your own situation. Like,
Yeah, and it's what? Instant.
so yeah, so you've got essentially 3 actions. You spent one, but these guys are definitely now starting to become aware of your presence as they realize something else is going on here, but they still haven't noticed you in particular. They're shooting at the shield agents.
That's perfect. Yeah, let's just hit the one in the middle. Let me just check if. Oh, yeah, perfect. It is actually there, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think he's blind.
Yeah, okay, nice. So you've got light and dark going on here at the moment. Which are you attacking?
Ah, the one in the dark.
Okay, so the darkness kind of just stretches on infinitely in front of him, and you hear him like yelling out as he keeps running and runs right into the middle of it.
And then
He runs out of the darkness, but he's still in darkness in his own mind.
the sad part about being faster than light is you can only live in the darkness. Oh well, it's time to use the item I've had so long. And it's perfect to confuse them. Smoke grenade. What the clearly built on the frag grenade, but yeah, let's see if we can actually. Holy shit, I rolled good. Just throw it between those to confuse them.
Yeah, you see gunfire going off everywhere, and you start to now hear a sound coming from the ship as there's an alarm sound that is going off to signal that they are going to be diving. As you start to see the automated bridges on the side beginning to retract. Seems like whoever's actually in the ship is deciding this would be a good time to leave, as you are holding off these mercenaries, but they don't know what's going on out there. And yeah, with that, I was going to give them an attack, but none of them can see a damn thing. just all very confused at this point. Actually, I suppose these two guys, they might be able to see through the smoke with their thermals. So I'm going to give them an ego check against your ego DC to just see if they're badass enough to notice what's happening.
Not enough.
Not, not enough. Okay, so they are confused and firing wild. As back in Sunset Park, Mr.
Party
Negative
token.
is continuing. Right?
I cannot see the map.
You know, it's-
Ooh, the 4th of July.
Yeah, at this point,
exactly.
it is going to be Mr. Negative's turn again, and he is going to go for a leg sweep against our Speedy Boy here.
And he'll miss. I'll jump up. We get reactions on the beginning of a round or a turn.
A turn.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking how some of his powers work, but because he's got all this healing stuff, but he can only do that in his alternate form. So yeah, as he misses with that one, we go back to Starflare. See Slipstream and Mr. Negative fighting down below, but you are surrounded by inner demons.
Nice. All right. This looks like a good spot to catch all of them. Let's see if that is correct. Yeah. All right. That catches all of them. Here we go. Let's tag them all. Oh, that's right. I'm in the. That guy's dead. That's me. That guy. That guy's dead. This guy. That guy's dead. That's Slipstream. Okay. Let's go barrage. Very nice. I hope a 24 hits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I need to subtract that. Focus. All right.
So yeah, what does this attack look like? What are you actually doing?
I imagine it's just raining beams of energy and plasma and just like it just yeah, I think he's just going wild, just throwing energy beams at all the different people and just having it like explode in a oh, there goes the dog. Sorry about that. And just having it like explode and people are going flying everywhere. So
Yeah, so the two of the guys that were just attacking you, yeah, you see them get flung back and they are knocked out. A couple of the others still seem to be standing afterwards. But I'm just applying on that. Yeah, so you injured all of them, and then also Mr. Negative himself.
Nice.
Would you be targeting the guys that are unconscious on the ground?
No, I don't think I did. I hope not. No, I haven't. I think everyone who's labeled dead is not targeted, so we should be good.
Yeah, okay. The dead and unconscious, the system is not always going to be able to tell because
Yeah.
negative hit points. But yeah, you definitely you unleash this barrage, take out at least 2 of the guys on the rooftop, and hurt all of the others. They are not quite blinded, but they are well aware of your presence now. Is that going to be your turn?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, now with some extra fireworks raining down from above, Slipstream, what do you do?
Let's go for another punch against Mr. Negative. Eventually, one of us will end the hit. That's much better. Let's reroll the middle one. That's better. 16 to hit, Mr. Negative.
That will be a hit.
$33, and since I hit, I'll attempt Wisecracker yet again.
Okay, this hurts him badly.
Oh, 11. I'll use a counter point. I need it. Give me a 6. 15 against his ego?
Against his ego, that just hits. Needs it, needs it.
So he'll take 14 focus damage as I hit him in the face and say, "Got your nose."
Yeah, you see this kind of negative blood leaking from his face as he takes a step back, holding his face. And he seems pretty pissed off right now, but he calls out to Trident to come and kill you, and then is getting no response. And that worries him even more. As up above, these guys are knocked out, and these guys are entering the alleyway. And they are rushing up and attacking Slipstream and Mr. Neck.
Mrs. Me?
13 misses them both. Okay, so the so they come running in and just kind of getting things all confused here as we then go up to the top. Oh no, those guys are KO'd. And right, no problem from the smugglers right now. Okay, bad day to be a golden tiger, but Trident, you have your senses back. What are you going to do?
Good question. Guess I'll take out this guy. I'll leap down from the building and smack him on top of the head with the trident.
Never stood a chance.
Smack him. Can I get back up to here? Let's say 4, 15. Yes, I can. I'll launch up in this guy's range. Yep, that would be my turn.
Okay, yeah, you hear Mr. Negative shouting for you down below, but he no longer has any sway. As we go to the inner demons and his next turn. The ones in the alleyway, they are going to be coming to his aid. Yeah. And then one of them is going to be a badass and jump off of the roof to try and get Starflame. You just see him making this loop.
Very nice.
Making an attack with his katana.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Really good.
Very nice. All right. I'm gonna wisely spend a karma to give him trouble on that.
Okay, but the 15 still hits, yeah?
Okay. 14 damage. Okay, that's not bad.
Better than 52 and bleeding.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been a perfect strike, but you move at the last second and throw him off as he lands. He doesn't go all the way down to the street, but lands on the next level of the roof down below, and kind of clatters to the floor as you see his wounds healing themselves again.
Very cool.
Okay. So I'm just having to track all of them manually. So that's it. This guy's healing a bit. Okay, then with Mr. Negative's extra turn here, he is going to go into a defensive stance to give you trouble against him. And then he's going to use a reaction for do this all day and try and gain some health back himself. So yeah, you've got trouble on all attacks against him until he's hit again, but he's going to back up a little bit towards his buddies that are coming in here, as he just commands them to go after Slipstream. And then we go back to the top of the round. We're going to stick with it here for another round. So on his turn, he's going to actually attempt to do this all day again. It's his hit points back. Then let me just see. actually. I can already say. He's gonna go. He's going to try it at least. He's gonna go make one more attack against it.
I will use a karma point. Still hits.
Oh, no, we're in trouble.
And with that, as he kind of pulls the others, he notices an opening and moves back, and just manages to grab a hold of you as he lands a punch, and you see this negative zone starting to spread all over your body as you turn into a photo negative copy of yourself, and you fall under Mr. Negative's control. So, I'll deal with your heroic friends, wouldn't you? I wouldn't want them to interrupt what comes next. As Starflare, you see this happening. What do you think?
Very nice. All right. It's going to fly over here. Let's get that template out. No. That's 11. That's 10 and a half. Okay. That guy's badly injured. These are dead. Don't need them. Badly injured, badly injured, badly injured. Unharmed. Okay, let's get this tiger. Oh. Yeah, no. That's tiger, tiger, tiger. That guy's dead, badly injured. Okay. I think I got everybody. Oof, that's bad. Slipstream is negatified. All right. Elemental barrage. 17 hit everybody.
I think so. How much focus are you pumping into these?
Oh, that's right. I forgot it. Wait, does elemental barrage let you do that?
I'm just
No.
asking.
Yeah, it's just 15 focus every time.
Okay, yeah, so it's a big one.
It's big, yeah.
17 does hit them all. This one,
Nice.
one of the inner demons. So wait, I assume, yeah, you're going for everyone. So one of the inner demons is going to interpose for Mr. Negative, though.
Very cool.
Sacrifice himself. I will ask one more time. You're not going for the unconscious ones, right?
No.
Okay.
That's 105. And
You're going to add a half damage button to this.
Yeah. That would be nice. I think that's me.
Me. Let's start with an ego check. Fantastic failure.
And I'm going to use one of my reactions to help. Come on, Slipstream, fight it! Come on!
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was still tracking with damage. Okay, so you making an ego check to beat get out of Mr. Negatives then, right?
Yeah.
If he, I think he might have a tactical power that he can use against you here. No. So yeah, on a fantastic success, I think you just get everything comes back.
Yay.
Also, what was the edge from there?
I helped.
Yeah.
Reaction help.
Starflay
Starflay,
used the
okay.
action to help.
Yeah, the reason I was asking is because you, when you get corrupted, you no longer have access to your comp, which is
Yeah, I did not use it.
why I was asking. But yeah, nice. So you get. I'm trying to see if it says at the beginning of your turn, but no, it doesn't. Also, if you usually have a heroic, you would have had an edge anyway.
Oh. Yay.
Okay, so much for that. You regain your sense.
And I punch him in the face again. Can be negative with this man's style and speed and pizzazz. Maybe you should try smiling. He's still in defensive stance.
Yes, you'll have a trouble, but one of the inner demons is going to interpose anyway.
Yeah, I'll roll either way. I I send him. I will not roll the edge because I have trouble, but I will send him to
Okay,
away.
yeah. You hit one of the inner demons, and we figured out that the knockback is actually 5 times your multiplier. So just what is your multiplier? And you can roll the damage.
2. Oh wait. Oh wait, multiplier, not the mighty. Multiplier is 5, I believe. Or 6.
6. So you can 5 times 6 spaces backwards.
Oh.
So this guy jumps in. What happens to him? So he tries to
He
save
just
Mr. Negative.
smacked against the the railing here.
Well, with the amount of damage you did, because that, if he goes through any walls or anything like that, the damage is accounted for in your fantastic. And with that, you could smash him right through the building. I mean, he goes crashing into the building. There's just a lot of glass smashing, and he goes through one of the stores. But he is knocked out. He won't be getting back up anytime soon.
And I'll go for another punch. I did not learn my lesson. Normal attack. 14 to hit, Mr. Negative.
That just hits. And does he have any more allies in range? He's got one.
Oh, yeah, one more.
Yeah, there's 2 right there, but the other one spent his reaction already, so the other one takes that 20.
Yeah. Oh, they are beefier. And I'll heal, and that's my turn.
Okay, yes, you send one of them flying, but the battle continues, and then this one last guy from the Tigers, he is going to surrender to Trident. Because no, please, I have a family, and he's not going to fire a Trident. But the guys down at the bottom are definitely going to be making some snap shooting attacks. So this is going to go against Mr. Negative, Slipstream, and Starfleet. Okay, 10 misses it. So Golden Tigers suck. Yeah, Trident. We go back to you. This guy's surrendering.
As as I'm about to smack him, he surrenders. I just put down the trident and give him some handcuffs and give him some cable ties. And like tie yourself up, and you better be here when I get back.
So of course, he starts cable tying himself. I'll be waiting right here. Thank you. Good luck.
And I'm gonna launch it in and join the melee.
Yeah, we'll say giving the guy cable ties is not going to be an action. You've still got the rest of your team.
Okay, then I'm gonna want to use some willing friends in here.
You can't roll wars. Well, necessarily not wars.
Yeah, what is the range on your whirling friend?
I think it's 5, but it doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's 5.
It's melee.
That's not a safe assumption at all. Within
Maybe.
your reach. So, and with the trident, I think you've got reach too.
Oh,
So within 2 spaces of you.
oh, okay.
But every enemy.
I
So
I
like
duck.
Dragon's-
They say
Yeah.
blend.
Slipstream is good, right?
It says enemies, so.
Yeah, he's no longer got the like.
Oh
photo
yeah,
number.
yeah. That way good, yeah.
Okay, so that'll be I have that for I think
Everyone.
in range.
Yeah, sorry. Keeping track of damage like this is a bit slow, but I'm pretty sure you knock out all the tigers, and yeah, Mr. Negative has no one to protect him on that one. But you will have a trouble against Mr. Negative. So roll back that fantastic and roll the damage, because that's what he'll take.
Roll back. I could just hit that. It's just a button you can press.
Undo last reroll button.
Technical problems. Did it work?
Yeah, there's a 15, so that still would have hit him. Okay, but only for 12 damage to him. You knock the rest of them out. Fold.
That was fun.
Well, what does it look like as you land next to Slipstream? And you guys are now fighting back to back with Starflare above you.
I just come in. I smack them. Like twirling the trident, hitting them, taking their legs out underneath them, smacking them on the side of the head, one guy goes flying into a dumpster. It's great. Very cinematic.
Oh yeah, with the fantastic, you could also knock them back, which for you, I'm not sure. I think you've got it ×4, so
Yeah.
yeah, 4 × 5 spaces is how far you can knock them back. So yeah, they'll go flying, someone landing in the dumpster. But the other inner demons that are here, some of them are still healing up slightly. The one down here is going to attempt to stab Starflare again. Same thing, he's determined. Actually, he doesn't have to jump off the roof this time.
Need a 15. That'll hit. And I'll spend another.
Okay.
I'll spend another karma to make it not kill me automatically.
No, then we bring it to a 13.
Oh, 13 will miss.
Okay. Then adjust the Okay, sorry, I'm just adjusting their health for the healing factors that will happen at the end of their turn. But on this turn, these two are going to be standing back up. As Mr. Negative starts to understand that he is very much surrounded and not in a great spot, he's going to use another reaction for do this all day. And I just remembered he has 2 reactions because he has combat reflexes. So he's going to use one for that, and then his second one for on your feet, or no, on your feet is the one. So to these guys that are knocked prone, they can stand up for free. But he just says, "Get up, you idiot! Give me cover!" As he is going to take one last swipe at Slipstream, and then start to flee. One more attack against Slipstream. 14.
Will miss.
Oh, and it's their turn again, so one of them will give him the help action. But that's their reaction.
When now it hits. I go negative again.
Yep, you go negative again. As yeah, he says, "Keep them off me." And he's going to try to free you. But yeah, he's not specifically telling you to hurt them, just to protect him. To keep them off of him.
Yep.
Those guys are too badly hurt to stop attracting their healing. Yeah, so the Mr. Negative manages to get one hit in on Slipstream and start turning him negative again, and then he's going to start running with his buddies. He's going to start running back up the alleyway. You see he's going for one of the restaurant back door. Is that right? Yeah, that's 6. Not 7. Okay. 6 there, and did I already make an attack against? Yeah, the one up top tried to attack Hector, but no joy. As Mr. Negative starts running for a doorway, you see Slipstream turning evil, and we go back to the black side ship where Illustra. You've got all of these guys thoroughly confused. Some of them are blind. What are you going to do? They're still in.
Oh man, so much. Oh yes. Poor guy. He cannot see, and soon he cannot hear. In case you wonder what. Oh! Even good ear damage.
At what point does this become a crime?
The moment I
Many
dropped them in
people have tried it.
Detroit.
Never mind, let's not question it.
Okay, so sorry, which one are you targeting?
The guilty one.
Okay. So if you roll your damage.
Oh! Granted, it's half, but
Okay.
holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Even half.
Yeah, half will be enough to just knock him out. Well, just more than knock him out. So, what happens to this guy as you deafen him? Is he also falling into the harbor or something else?
I just do the classic Sonic Boom! Just sent him flying.
Yeah, you hear another splash as one of the other guys turns to look in the direction of the splash, still can't see a damn thing. That's one of them down. Another 2 fumbling around at the car, another one swimming in the water, and 2 left on the harbor fighting the illusions. Blindly, I should add.
Yes, it's so good. And let me just check. Oh yeah, I need. So that's so fun bullying those guys. Well, it went so good last time. Let's just try and see if we can get the other one. At least we can deafen him.
So, to which one? The unsure one?
Down
Or-
sure one, yeah.
So yeah, the blind one is calling out to him for help, but he can't hear. And even though he can see a little bit better, their communication is broken down. Neither of them really know what's going on. So you've got all of these guys properly bewildered. Now you've got a moment here as they're all blind, deaf, or one of them's unconscious.
Hear no
How you
evil,
better
speak no
wrap
evil.
this up.
I don't have any more rope.
Down at the harbor, if you want to find rope, there's it's lying around on the map.
Sure. God damn it! I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about the harbor. That rope. Yay. Oh yeah, let's just get to grab that rope and just try to tie those two guys up.
Make either melee agility.
I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah.
Okay, with the 21, you bind these two guys up, throw them in the back of this truck. They are definitely stuck. They won't be going anywhere. But yeah, the last two that are fumbling around in the dark. You're gonna attempt the same thing on them because there's not much they can do. Right?
Yes, of course. I'm gonna try to tie those up.
Okay, then you can just make one more check.
15.
15 will be enough. As you get them to stumble towards each other and then just quickly wrap them up. Yeah, tying them up and leaving them like a little present for the actual shield agent. But is there anything you want to do here to wrap up this scene? It seems like you've handled all of these guys.
Just gonna grab the two others so they don't drown and drop them. Just it's at what's called their guys.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll say you earn a point of karma for saving those two. And for defeating these guys. Just okay. Yeah, and with that, you see that the ship has already started to dive, and so starts disappearing from view. But Shield will know what you've done here, and will send you a thanks as you realize that you've defeated all of them. You hear over the comms that something else is going on. What is Elastra hearing over the comms from the rest of you as we return to the top of the round and Mr. Negative's trying to get away?
Lestra, if you could make it to, I forget if you make it to Sunset Park, we need your help.
In time.
You see Mr. Negative running to where that lion dance was actually on this side, and he is going to open a hatch in the street, like a sewer grate, as he gives one last look and then jumps into it. As he is also he's going to use his tactics power for keep moving, I think it is, or
Yeah, I think it is.
no, that's the other one to end the demoralized or stunned condition. I thought he had the one that could actually make that he could get them to move for free, but actually he doesn't. So he is saying, keep them off of me, and he's diving down there. You lose sight of him. But Starflare, you can see Mr. Negative is getting away, but there are still some inner demons around here, and Slipstream has been corrupted.
Okay. What am I gonna do? Oh, this guy is dead. We don't need him anymore. Dead. Don't need him. Don't need him. I guess I'm gonna go after Mr. Negative and try and follow him.
Okay.
If
I will
can.
say
Yeah.
Slipstream, the one thing that the order that you've been given is to keep them off of him, so to stop them from following him. So if you've got a reaction that you could use here.
I used them both already, so I have nothing until my turn.
Okay, well that's probably good. Yeah, then Starflare, you fly down to the street and you find the sewer grate that is just closed. That he's jumped down into a like maintenance tunnel that seems to go under the street.
All right. Yeah. Move. Open the grate and jump on down and start flying after him.
Okay, you head into the grate, and you will essentially be out of the scene for now. But you can give me a vigilance check to see if you can spot where he went. Okay, yeah, you hear some footsteps running down across one of these catwalks, and you start following after him. But up at the top, we go to Slipstream then.
Okay. Let's see if I follow his command or not first.
Only if you are hurting someone do you get to make that check.
Okay. Then I'll just chase after. Well, after Mr. Negative, because he has company.
Okay, so you'll recheck to first. I mean, as you guys are both pretty fast. So you can see that Mr. Negative's running away. As you get in there, Hector's just chasing after him. So what are you going to do to stop Hector?
Well, I was going to use speed blast doesn't stop his. Stunning does not stunning does not remove the movement. It just gives trouble. I'll try to speed blast him. It should give Mr. Negative time. $16 against your agility,
Yeah, that
Starflare.
hits.
No damage, but you are stunned.
Nice. I am stunned.
Yeah, stun does stop your movement. That gives you trouble on all checks, and I believe you can't. Yeah, you can't move.
Okay. Can I try to make it now since I did make an attack?
Yeah, make an attack.
Whoosh. Nope.
I'll use my reaction to help.
Oh, I didn't see the roll there.
I got an 11.
Yeah, you can't.
What?
How are you helping me?
Oh, that's right. I am stunned.
I
right?
am heroic still. Well, I'm not heroic now because I turned, but I was heroic.
Yeah, you've got the heroic on this particular check would give you an edge. So yeah, I'm not seeing
Can
the
I
roll.
still? Ooh.
I got a 12 with the with the edge. I'm not sure why you don't see the roll.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you still speak? Let me. Oh, that the stun is the only thing I don't have the updated rule on. Yeah?
There should be a table, no?
Yes, stun generally. I'm looking it up now because they updated the rule a while ago, and I mean, not in the Fallout.
No.
Let me play as it's ups
Yeah.
and downs, and searching is not one of the good things.
Yeah, I was not in the Marvel Nexus, so I just searched everything.
The 21.
It doesn't really show up. What the hell? It was not so hard to find. Sorry.
For some reason,
Okay,
there
well,
are 2 stunned conditions now.
yeah, that's the thing. The old one was like you pretty much screwed. You can't do anything. But the new one, it's just you've got trouble on all actions, and I think you can't move. But I'm not sure if you can make
Cannot
a
use
roll
any
out
movement
from-
action. The character can still use powers that can be used well with standard action or reaction. Any attack against them as an edge. Unless otherwise specified, the effect lasts for a round.
Oh yeah, and anything you're concentrating on ends.
Drops, yeah.
Ooh, is flight concentration?
No,
No.
it's not. Unless it's a power to grant your flight.
No, it's just.
So yeah, you can still speak.
Oh, perfect. Because we just try to give him another edge. Come on, Slipstream, you can do this. You can fight it.
It's still not enough.
Oh man, okay.
13.
There we go.
Yeah, he's held you in place here, and you hear Mr. Negative rounding the corner and getting away as you are now standing off against Slipstream. The Golden Tigers, I'm pretty sure, are all knocked out, and Trident, we go to you as you've just seen the other two dive into under the street. But there's still some inner demons up here that are conscious.
Okay, I'm gonna take out these guys. I'm gonna use my wording frenzy to take up everybody in that range, and maybe this one on the DM side.
Yeah, that one's up on a roof, so he's a bit higher up. But I don't know, maybe if you're doing it mid-flight, you probably could.
Fair enough. Yeah, kind of hit these guys and head up, and then fly up to as I launch to go after Mr. Negative. Wait, he's in the sewers. Why am I going up? It's a bad idea. 16?
Did you roll that 16?
Yeah.
I think I may need to reframe. Just
Yes.
because I'm only seeing the speed blast. But a sec.
No problem.
But yeah, you can roll your damage still on. How much damage was it meant to be?
Same as before, so it wasn't fantastic again.
Another fantastic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then they definitely all knocked out. Oh wait, but is it supposed to be the full damage or double damage?
So they're full damage.
Okay, then
So-
it's not quite enough to knock all of them out. but the two that just got back up are definitely knocked out. The other two are still standing. But you do get to knock them back. So if you want to knock them 20 spaces in any direction, you can do that too.
Can I send them this? Can I send this guy this way, and get this? And actually throw the other one as well over here. No, knock back, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a combo move for you, the Whirling Frenzy. You can be, you're hitting them with the trident if you want to fling them over you or whatever. It's up to you.
Yeah, so I'll smack this one guy back, and then I'll kind of hook the other guy's clothes and toss him overhead with the trident. They will fly.
But yeah, they go crashing in together into one of these restaurants, as that'll take them a while to get out of the rubble thing.
Very well. That's my turn.
Okay, then for those two, they are actually going to they won't come back out. They're going to run into the back room of that restaurant, as some of the guys on the rooftop are. Oh no, they're all unconscious. Never mind. The two on the ground KO'd. Some of them will probably heal, but they are badly hurt. So everyone's just lying, groaning on the ground, as some of them try to escape, and Mr. Negative is going to get another turn, which since Slipstream has been able to stop Hector, he's going to use to flee, dashing, and then at the top of the round, dashing again. So at this point, I'm actually going to bring us. No, we'll stay in combat for now because Starflare, it's you versus Slipstream right now. Mr. Negative has gotten away.
Okay. Slipstream is like the priority right now because Mr. Negative got away. So is there anything I can do to help to like get
Are
rid
you
of
getting
the
further and
negative?
further away from your mic?
No. Oh, can you not hear me? Okay, hold on.
On my end.
Yeah, I can
Is
hear you
this
fine.
much?
Yeah, that's better.
Ooh, that's okay. I'm afraid it's. I'm wondering if it's too loud or not, but okay. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to get rid of whatever Slipstream, the negative aura that's on Slipstream.
Okay. How would you like to
Uh,
do that? You have
I don't know. Convince him? I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Let me check.
Yeah, I'll say mechanically you don't have anything that obviously undoes this effect. This is a very specific power that Mr. Negative has. So, and I think this would be the first time that Hector's encountered it as well. So you can just see that you're talking to a photo negative copy of Slipstream, and he doesn't seem to be your friend right now.
All right.
From Casa Therapy.
I don't have that. Oh, isn't there like a dodge? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, there is a dodge action you can take.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think so. Let me see. He's just gonna take the dodge action and just try and help him come out of the negative attack.
Okay, so close attacks against you will have disadvantage. I mean, we will have a trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we continue to Slipstream.
Is it only Iron Tri? Is it only Starflare there, or did Trident also fly down?
I'm also
Trident
down here.
No, Trident was still fighting the guys up top. Did you follow them anymore?
There, not any more left. They left, right? Through the kitchen here.
They kind of yeah. The other two went under the street where they are there, so they're not. They haven't moved far. They're just down below. You can't see either of them from where you are. But
Okay.
yeah, you were just fighting the inner demons who were still up on the street level and on the roof.
Yes.
I just need to know how many
Ye-
speed blasts I'm making. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I was flying last. So yeah.
So you are down there or not?
No, I'm in the air. I
Okay.
was probably was to attack the last guy.
Then yeah, I'll blast Starflare again.
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
it
make the
at
ego
travel
check
right
first if you want
now.
to try.
Okay. Edge. That's better. And that's just enough, I think.
Yeah, that is just
15.
I'm just double checking the power if it's just a regular success or if we need a fantastic or something. And okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying anything about that. So I think you are able to bring yourself out. But what does that look like? There's yeah, the Starflare is trying to calm you down and remind you that he's your friend.
Yeah, I'm about to blast him again, and then I just don't, and I just start pacing around. It's because I called that. It's because I showed the ninja that picture of an Asian guy. That's why it's happening now. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I'm pacing around, making no sense.
Well, at that
You know
point,
what? Yeah.
sorry, carry on. It's just
No,
going to
no,
say
that's
something
fine.
bring
That's
us out
fine.
of combat.
Okay. So, Starflare is just gonna tell Slipstream, "Hey, so Mr. Negative did something to you and turned you into an evil version of yourself. He got away, but you saved the civilians, so that's a good."
This was before I remember that.
You know what? Let's get out of the sewers. We'll find him next time.
Yeah. We should probably head back to base. Discuss what happened.
Hey,
What about the
Elustra.
Lustra?
Yeah, hey, Elustra. We're headed back to base if you want to head back there. I guess yeah.
Oh yeah. Tie everybody up and call the police. Do that before we go.
I think the police knows, but
We didn't tie everybody up.
Yeah, you tie everybody up and call the police, and the three of you will get another point of calm. I'll pull them up. But yeah, Mr.
Nice.
Negative has gotten away for now, and you now know that it's not that difficult for him to interrupt you.
That was very easy for him to do that.
It's hard for him also. I'm surprised he made it out of it. But yeah, all of those beds on the map, you don't have to worry about. We're just zooming out. And you know that there are at least 2 police stations in Sunset Park, which I've marked now with the little shields. So the cops will be there soon. Probably already taking care of the civilians.
I'm not wondering what happens if Devil's Advocate is hit with an by Mr. Negative.
Oh yeah, that would be.
No longer work for the mob, guys.
That's
you-
nice.
It's work law for the triads.
All right, if everything's cool on the street and the police have it handled, just head back to base.
That's the alerts. Oh, also Illustra. I don't know if I already gave you the point of karma, but you'll get one for completing that alert as well.
On the board back at base, there's just going to be a big circle with Mr. Negative's name in, like, you know, enemy number 1 type of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Maybe send an email to Spidey, see if he has any tips or tricks for Mr. Negative. For fighting Mr. Negative.
Don't get hit.
Yeah.
Be positive.
You guys should be able to move this stuff around and add stuff on this. I don't know if you were here last time for it, but just for anyone who's forgotten, you can go to journal notes on your toolbar on the left, and then I mean, what? No, journal notes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's weird. I'm not seeing the controls there.
Same.
Or making them.
Oh,
Join that
I see
seminary
them.
student.
Yeah, that's because it's. Oh, it's not. It's in drawing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they've.
You can know.
I'm pretty sure they must have just updated that because it was definitely in the journal tab last time. But yeah, if you go to the drawing tools, you should see there are extra buttons. One for create note, create photo note, and create index card. Oh, there's now some different ones. There's pin only, media note, and handout note as well. So that's cool.
I don't see that.
You see the little
Unfortunately.
pencil on the left-hand side of your screen?
Ah, okay. All right, there we go. Create an index card. Is that the same? Is that what we want?
And I already gave you the things for Mr. Negative and the Inner Demons. They should already be on there. But yeah. And just if you've made a note and there's nothing on it, like if it's not meant to be there, please delete it because otherwise this is going to get very messy.
All right. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? There we go. I hope that fixed it.
So you guys return to base. What is the new evidence that you're putting on the board? What is what's happening as
I
you
added that maybe the people I stopped last week, the ones that tried to steal supplies to make drugs, are connected to the supplier. I didn't really give them an option to answer the question, but maybe. Hence the question mark.
Okay. And it looks like Miss Negative might be trying to do it to take over of the Golden Giants.
That's what I'm thinking. Somehow, Mr. Negative's gang and the Golden Tigers, right? I think there's some friction there.
Also, did we ever find out who the guy is that got poisoned, the student victim?
Find out who he is. No.
He was the
Iridium.
one that hulked out.
And
Okay.
yeah.
He went to a hospital, right? Maybe we could check in on him, see what happened to him.
Yeah. We believe we called an ambulance, but does anybody know? Did they mention where they were taking him? I believe-
Well,
Go ahead.
it happened in a certain area. Which if I have the map, I might be able to remember which one. So it's probably
Yeah,
the
we'll
closest
say-
hospital.
Yeah, I will say you can always assume that like where you stop the crime, if they were taken to a hospital or a police station, it'll be the closest one relatively. I'm not gonna figure out
Yeah.
what people's insurance companies are.
Which one is bigger and will have more facilities?
Yeah, unless it's something really specific and it's like, okay, they had to go to Metro General. But yeah, we can check the other map. Can you get to the neighborhood map?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. I believe it. Want to say it was in Williamsburg?
Yeah, it was up north, northern Brooklyn, so probably Williamsburg.
What are the odds there isn't? Okay, so the hospital would be in Bedford.
In Bed-Stuy, yeah.
Fair one.
Or Bushwick.
Well, before you guys decide on your next objective on where you're going to be going, as you're assembling the clues that you found, make sure to put those things on the map because I'm not going to make clues for everything. It's up to you guys to do the investigation. But yeah, is anyone doing anything else as you've returned? You've got a moment of peace and comfort at least when you're back at base. So and it is about 10:30 at night. So yeah, is there anything that you are doing that is not superhero related? Anyone got anything else that needs to be done?
Honestly, probably eats like a whole pizza and goes to sleep.
What
He's running a lot. It's a lot of calories, especially with the time stopping.
So are you ordering pizza for everyone, or you're just
No,
getting
no,
it to
no.
your own?
I'm eating one myself real quick. Stealth Larry is as fast as me. He can grab a pizza as well without my help.
You guys are all working on the investigation board, and Slipstream just is suddenly holding the pizza. Like he didn't have one a second ago, but you didn't even notice him leave to get it.
I add one thing to the board, and it's pizza.
nice.
Elastra, what happened to you down at the docks? Oh, I've been trying to do that.
You got to, I guess, click on the pin, and
Oh,
should.
whoa. I didn't know that was a feature either. Cool.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
There we go. And hold on, let's try this. Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's so cool.
Are we connected, Mr. Negative, to the drug?
Well, my oh no. My theory is that the Golden Tigers are pushing the new super drug, or yeah, super drug, and Mr. Negative wants a cut or wants in on that market. That's my thinking. So I don't know if I should have it because it's set in stone, but it
Okay.
is a theory.
Well, we can
I
check.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to delete it once we have it on there, though.
You might be able to Alt Z to
Oh,
if
yeah.
you accidentally deleted something
Okay.
instead of covering it with a sticky note. But nothing. I didn't at all accidentally spilled coffee on that one.
Yeah, no. I don't think it works.
Yeah, no. All right.
No, no, it doesn't. I definitely.
All right. Let's try.
Well, just tell me what's happened. If you accidentally deleted something or something, just tell me so I
I-
can do it again. Because otherwise,
Yeah, I
yeah.
accidentally removed the picture. It was here. It was it was of a guy.
Okay. Now this.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so the Immer demons are what of the golden triads. There's some kind of hope drug out there. The brothel is engaged in human trafficking. Let's look it up. Well, it's not news. That one is not new. That's pretty much their standard business. And the hand is into blackmail now. That one's a bit surprising. What are we caught staging a crime distraction? Oh, did they say for who? These two.
No, we never found out who they were staging the crime for. They, for all we know, they could just be like just two low criminals.
I think you did find out that had uh, they had been paid to stage that. Like Slipstream had said that they were trying to catch a hero, but that the wrong hero showed up.
Uh,
But you don't know
did
who
they
paid them. Why?
did they mention who they were trying to catch?
No. And I just want to double check. You guys can move back to the investigation board like whenever you want, right? You can see those
Mm-hmm.
options. Okay.
Yeah, I can move between the investigation board and the Brooklyn neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we'll always have a point where you can come back and do this and like, put new clues on the board, but just if you need to reference it, I just wanted to make sure.
Cool.
But yeah, is anyone else doing anything back at base before you decide where you're gonna hit next? Before you need to go.
No. For me.
Cool. I mean, this would also be a good time to like heal up or anything like that if you need to. But
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Well, are we gonna rest? Are we gonna go at this tomorrow, or do we want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm gonna head home, but I do want to stop along at the police station near where we got the delivery guys and ask the police if they got any information out of them. If there's any connections to them, like if they're connected to a gang or something. And then I'm heading home. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so why didn't you said you're going to the police station to look into which ones?
So I believe they were this guy here was on a the delivery guy was like arrested on the docks. So it's on my way to to the Hudson. I'm gonna run past, just go to the police station, ask if they know anything about this guy, if he has connections, if he has like connections to a specific gang, who he was delivering to, something.
Okay, yes. So Triton's going to be heading from base to the police station. And what kind of clues are the rest of you following up, or are you resting? We are in the
I'm
need.
going.
You in need.
I'm gonna rest, but I am gonna head to the hospital first thing in the morning.
Slipstream will rest for the day completely.
And Egastra?
Yes.
What are you doing back at base? Are you resting? It seems like everyone is.
Resting.
Okay. Okay, so this game, resting. It's not like you take a full rest and you get all your stuff back. But we are not really. Yeah, I mean you're just on patrol. So I'm gonna assume 8 hours. But it's up to you. The following morning, Hector we'll still come back to the night on the way back for Trident that you were going to the police station, but then Hector, you are going to the hospital in the morning, and if anyone else has personal responsibilities as well that you may need to take care of, you can make a roll for that. I think it's a challenging vigilance roll. And if you fail, you've got some pressing matter.
Can I just say that Slipstream has school and just
Yeah.
fail, I guess, technically, immediately?
Yeah, since we're not tracking the exact days, that's pretty much like it might be a weekend, you might have a day off,
I know, I'm just thinking after being hit with Mr. Negative twice, I'll bring in Nanophage while Slipstream does other things.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. So yeah, Slipstream goes to school, and what do we see from Nanophage back at base? What's he been up to?
Probably continuing his research on the virus and, well, responding to any questions the team might have had during their work. But he might just go out on patrol today himself. Not might, he will go out on patrol today.
Oh, he does. Oh, Trident does have something he needs to take care of today. Seems like.
Yeah, I have a group project that's coming up due in like a couple of days, and we need to meet up to get this thing done. So
Do you have an idea of what kind of group you might be working with, or shall we roll for it?
probably a couple, just 2 or 3 guys from the engineering classes right now. We can roll for them if we like. We'll give
Well,
them
it's up to you.
names.
If you've got if it's just 2 guys that you know, because
Yeah,
the reason I'm asking is because there's some big characters that go to ESU. You may be teamed up with someone else.
yeah. Let's roll it. I don't have any names. I don't have any specific people in mind.
We are playing 616, right? Universe, or just random, unnumbered one?
It's our own one. It's got its own number that is too long for me to actually.
Oh, so fair enough.
But we are, as far as you guys know, you're in 616, but everyone thinks that. So it's.
Yeah, makes
But
sense.
we are canonically a universe in the Marvel multiverse.
No, it's fine. I'm just making sure.
But yeah, if there's characters from all over the place, yeah, you've seen Ghost Spider out on the streets. You've seen Illustra's not from this universe himself, so
We technically have an entire gang of Hydra thugs that's not from this universe.
Yeah, well, they came from a different universe. It's not like they were already here.
But you can roll an ego check for me then, Trident, just to see if you get a fantastic. You might have someone interesting in your group. Otherwise, just pick up the rest.
Put all of your karma.
Besides,
No
I
need.
can spot it.
or just use my natural luck.
That's dead.
Okay. Yeah. Well, with the fantastic, I was thinking you may have Gwen Stacy in your group, but if you've got any other ideas on a hero that goes to ESU and might take engineering, I'll say you could say one, but otherwise, Gwen Stacy is going to be there. She's probably also late for working on this project.
Yes, and our other classmate, Morbius, he's very upset about it. That we're both late.
Morbius.
Morbius Jr.
Yeah, the vampire I think might stick out a bit more.
He wasn't always a vampire. He started as a just a regular student.
Did we have Morbius? Like, so did someone play? We have Morbius as a character. Like,
I feel like we did
did he
see
appear?
him at the show up at one point when we had Blade involved. I'm pretty sure, although I don't think I have a stat block for him here, so maybe not. But I would picture
I
Morbius
feel like I
more
did, but I
like
don't remember.
he might be an instructor, like or something at the school. I don't know if he's a student.
I was thinking like I don't think you have like character sheets for them, but like White Tiger, like in Nova, like from the I think Amazing Spider-Man series.
Yeah,
I
White
think they
Tiger
all
is
went to the
definitely
same.
yeah. The Golden Tigers are actually quite tied in with White Tiger and the whole like tiger uh, lineage. So yeah, White Tiger is definitely around. But yeah, it's up to you guys. I mean, we're making this universe. If we've got teenage Morbius here, then so be it. I'm not familiar
Morbius
with
Jr.
him.
Sorry, man. Uh, Subway was late.
So wait, sorry, I missed that. Is it Morbius or Gwen Stacy that you go with? That I didn't get.
Well, technically, well, not two. This is a group project, so at least two people have. So that's to be at least three people has to be a part of it. So I guess Morbius will be on time, and then both B and Gwen would be late.
Yeah, so you, you see this. I need to look up what Morbius was like in college. Because would that be before or after his transformation?
Honestly, the
After
only
before.
I think the only difference between before and after his transformation is that he started drinking blood. He was pretty much a vampire before that.
So yeah, as you arrive, you see he's already got half the project that he started working on himself, and he just goes, "Oh, I thought I was doing this one solo anyway." And you see he's been doing some weird, like he's trying to make bat wings or something. It's all gotten very bat themed for some reason.
That's interesting, and I'll think no, when I'm no, we'll talk about propulsion. I'm like, there's a couple of, I may have some I may have had some a couple of repulsors here somewhere. Let's see if we can add those to really get some some speed out of it. And so we go off talking nerd.
Yeah, Gwen reminds you not to use any of the stuff that might have had a hard drive on it because last time the Stark Tech they used didn't work out so well. But you can give me a logic check here, and we'll say that this check goes for both your project and swinging past the police station last night.
Oh, well. 13.
Okay, yeah, that's just going to be enough. As yeah, the project is going okay. You may need to explain a little bit more what you're actually trying to build or unless you've got an idea of what you might need for it. But when you went past the police station last night, the cops would have told you, they would have thanked you for stopping him. But one of the police officers would just say, look, you can't hang around the station. People are getting very antsy about vigilantes again. But we know what you did. We know you stopped him, and we are grateful. We're pretty sure he's been working with the triads. He's just a small time runner, but this drug has been popping up all over New York. We're not sure if it's the triads that are distributing it, but it is sweeping the whole city, and it seems like there are multiple territories that it's being shared in. So whoever's selling this is not afraid of the gangs.
Understood. So wait, so is your tribe involved in this, or are they just, or are they, or is it invading their area?
Well, the triads have been a problem in Sunset Park for a while, and we figure if this new drug does what everyone says it does, then they're probably using it just to beef up their own enforcers. But as I said, the drug is spreading all throughout New York. It's all over Brooklyn already. And where there's people selling drugs, there's usually gangs that are doing the selling. But one drug all over the city, that's going to spark some gang wars. We're not sure who's behind it yet, but it seems like all the gangs are probably trying to get in on this, either for the power of the drug itself or just to have control of the market. I mean, we heard that you helped some people at the festival, and we think that might be part of what sparked that little interaction there between the triads.
So everybody's getting on into this new market, and so the triad might definitely be involved, or they might just be fighting against it.
I doubt they're fighting against it, but I'm pretty sure they'd be quite happy to be running the business.
Very well. Thank you, officer. You will not see me again, and if you ever needed my help, let me know.
Good. You really should get out of here. As you see, there's a couple of people in the police station that start looking you over.
Can I
like
catch you? Good.
He'll give you a card and he'll say, "This is my commanding officer. Give her a call if you have more information." She's not as harsh on the vigilantes as the rest, and I know you guys are out there doing good work. Just sorry that it's illegal.
Cool.
See you on the street. I'm gonna have to arrest you. I hope you understand. Well, he says this with this idea of like, I don't know if I can arrest this guy. Hope
Exactly.
you can learn.
Well, catch. I'm like, well, catch me if you can, and I'll get going. I'm gonna look at the card.
Yeah, you'll see it as it's just a police officer business card, but for one officer's. Hold on, I've got it here. Uh, yeah, I can't find the name currently, but yeah, you have a contact in the police force that you can speak to that isn't going to immediately try and arrest you.
Cool. I have a police contact now. And then as I go home, I'll just throw a text back to Nanopage at the main base, just letting him know. It looks like everybody's trying to get in on this new drug. Don't know, triads are most likely involved. Don't know where it's coming from, who's distributing it.
What
Send.
is our plan? Trying to stop the distribution of it, the production, making an antidote.
All good options. Send. um, if I have time, I will look into antidote tomorrow.
Well, we need sample first.
I believe we did pick some up of the delivery guy.
All right, we will see what we can do.
GG. Good night.
Okay, yeah. Also, in terms of healing and stuff, there's yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are just doing natural healing or if anyone's spending karma. But
Oh, I wanted to ask about that. What does 8 hours get you? 8 hours rest.
yeah, okay. So after a tough day of combat, characters want to get back into full fighting form. A character who is not dead or shattered regains lost health and focus equal to the character's rank every hour they take it easy, and for every hour they sleep, they regain double that. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
for
8 times 8.
64 for both.
Oh, perfect.
and then if you want to spend karma to get more than that, you still can.
I think I'm missing exactly 64 health.
Now, would you look at that?
That's Trevor.
And it's health and focus.
Oh. So yeah,
Okay,
Steph.
good.
It's definitely enough to cover my focus. Oh,
How much max focus do you even have?
30.
What? How is that
Yeah,
possible?
1 point vigilance. That's it.
I'm not very I'm not very observant.
Yeah, but don't you have something else? I mean, how are you using all those powers? Don't you have situational awareness?
None of them
I-
don't require focus.
I've heightened sense. I most of them don't. The ones I do, like I use like Loading Frenzy twice and Smash that drained 15, like half of mine. Actually,
Oh,
checking.
yeah, Whirling Frenzy is only 5. I was because the Elemental Barrage was the 15. That's what I was remembering.
Oh yeah, no, I could never use Elemental Barrage.
Okay, so we've seen Trident. He's in the morning. He's at ESU. We can move you over to Manhattan. Yep, we know that you're in this.
Can I swap in Static and see if he's busy? If he's busy today?
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably has a bit more vigilance.
Yeah, he is too.
That's technically a bit more.
Hey, yeah, Static's got all his work done. He's free for patrol today.
Ah, I will walk up to the board. You guys have made good progress on this thing while I was working.
New York never sleeps.
Indeed.
What are you guys working on?
Nanophage?
We're working on nanophage.
No, I'm sorry, Hector. Okay.
I think this is beyond your capabilities.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Boom. Filling out the board.
It's early morning in New York. Anything from Starflare or Elastra before
Yeah,
you?
let's head
I don't know.
over. Let's head over to the hospital.
All right. You can also give me an ego check, not to see if there's any superheroes here, but just
Non-combat, right?
yeah, non-combat.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, on a fantastic. When you get there, you see it's early morning, and that a couple of people are switching over their shift. The night shift is ending, and you see your sister walking into the hospital. Uh,
Oh,
she is dressed like she's there for work.
well, that's good. We never came up with a name.
No,
Let me find. Let me
I've
find
got a
the
token
name.
for her and everything. We did come up with a name because you saved her life at some point, I think. Her name's Isabel.
I don't. Isabel. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. Isabel, what are you doing here? So nice to see you.
Oh, hey, I didn't know. I mean, who told you I was even here? It's my first day.
Uh,
It's nice of you to come and visit.
well, actually, I'm here on business. There was a kid that was on some pretty heavy stuff, and I want to check up on him, see if he knows anything. I don't know if you could help me out with that.
I mean, it's my first day. I'm not really sure I can get you in to see a patient, but I mean, are you legally allowed to like, do you have a badge or something? I don't really know how this works with you.
You know, I don't actually have a badge. I'm kind of like on reserve for Shield while I do this protecting Brooklyn. So, okay, I'll see how far I can get.
Your occupation is law enforcer, right?
Yeah, but it's with Shield. Would that allow me? I guess I still am technically part of Shield. I'm just kind of like on the reserves.
The
Yeah, I think it more depends on where Shield is in on like where their reputation is at the moment. Because if
Okay.
it's either like that's kind of like having an FBI badge or something, but
yeah,
there have been a lot of points where Shield is like a criminal organization. But
Oh,
right now, yeah, you've probably got the authority to at least get your way in. You may need an ego check, but I'll say
Called
Isabel is
nanophage. He'll probably fake how the like police commissioner sounds.
that's yeah.
yeah. You could do that, and Isabel will give you an edge. Like Nanophage could give you an edge by doing that, and Isabel could give you an edge just by helping you out here physically at the hospital.
All right. Well, let's. I'll take the edge from Isabel. And you said it was another ego check.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
and
I mean, you
she's
could use
gonna give
both to
me.
get a double edge, but
Ooh.
depends how you actually approaching this.
Yeah. Okay. What was Nanophage gonna do? He's gonna like fake the audio of the police commissioner. Okay.
Or whoever you need. You probably fake Fury's sound if I can get his like sound, like his how he sounds like. But it's probably way worse than the police commissioner.
Okay. All right. I'll just.
A lot more
I'll,
funny
I'll,
though.
Yeah. I'll just use Isabel's.
If you have a different idea, I might be able to help you with. You can ask. That's what I offered. I don't think you
Okay.
need it.
Yeah,
No.
security's not that tight at this hospital, apparently. They just go, okay, go ahead, officer. They
Nice.
they don't really question you too much, and Isabel will be able to take you to one of the rooms as she's okay. I have to go get ready for my shift, but
Yeah.
look, I mean, I see on his chart it looks like he took that new stuff that is like giving people mutant powers or something. We've
Yeah.
been
It's real dangerous.
yeah, apparently people have been coming into hospitals all across Brooklyn, like with similar stories of they got a power, they got hurt by a friend who took this drug and got a power, or so just be careful around them, okay?
I will, and I'll just give her a hug. Happy first day of work, and yeah, I'll give her a hug, and I guess go to where the young man is at. I don't think we got his name, but
And
we'll just.
I think you did, but
Uh,
yeah,
what's it? Is there a name on the?
no,
No,
he's
no,
just a
there is.
student.
Okay.
But yeah, you go and meet up with this kid who's. It looks like he's actually doing okay. It looks like he's recovered for the most part, but he's still on a drip and lying in a hospital bed.
Mhm. So, yeah, I'll walk up and say, "Hey, glad to hear you're doing better. My name's Hector. I'm with Shield, and I'm helping out Brooklyn. You were taking some pretty nasty stuff. You mind telling me who you got it from?"
Yeah, look, Matt, please, I can't go to jail. It, I swear, I won't take it again. We got it from these guys up at a apartment, this little loft in Williamsburg. The guy said that they were like testers. I, I don't know.
Okay.
It's really new, but uh, yeah, they were not your regular kind of thugs. The guys were wearing like suits. They seemed like businessmen. You know, we thought it was all above board. Thought it was going to be some like good coke, but then next thing we knew, everyone was getting superpowers, and I don't really remember what happened after that.
All right. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Did you happen to catch any names of anyone that you were buying the stuff from, or they were just some guys selling stuff on the at the corner?
Yeah, I don't know any names, but I do know where you could find them. Uh,
Mm.
and let me just let me check something here to see. Just gonna roll on the table here. Okay, yeah. You can please roll a d6 for me.
3.
Yeah, I heard that they the one guy might be a lawyer. He works in Brooklyn Heights. He's a lawyer for my friend's dad, like for their company. That's who we
Wow,
got it from.
that's pretty serious stuff. If a lawyer is pushing. Okay. Brooklyn Heights.
Yeah. So it would point you towards Brooklyn Heights is over here. If you don't a minute.
All right. Before I go, you don't remember anything else. You didn't overhear anything.
Maybe a handsome speedster beat you up.
I mean, last thing I remember is that just I mean, waking up here, we were at the party, everything was going fine, and then I think I remember getting into a fight with someone, but I don't know. It's obviously all a bit of a blur.
All right. Well, thank you. Get better soon, and yeah, he'll exit. Yeah,
I'm not under arrest.
not
I mean,
for
no, that's
me.
fine. Okay, cool. Forget I even asked. Have a good day, sir. Please don't tell my mom.
Oh yeah. See. Well, anyway, bye. Okay. Lawyer out of Brooklyn Heights.
So yeah, I'll actually put down an alert there so you know where to look.
Okay.
So you unlock.
That's some good sleuthing.
And just to double check, you have the investigator tag, right? That comes with the origin. But if you investigator
Investigation. Yeah.
and interrogation. Yeah, you do. So yeah, this kid is definitely not resisting. You easily able to get that information on him. And you now have an alert. So while that's happening, and as you share this information with Base,
Yes.
yeah, Illustra, we still haven't heard anything from you. What are you doing sort of before you go out on patrol, or like doing anything back at base, figuring out what you need to do when you go out on patrol?
Not at all.
Or did you say no?
I said no, yes.
So what are you doing?
I'm doing a magic trick. Magic show. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, what kind of are you doing, like a kids party, or we haven't really heard much
You
of
know
exactly
what?
the Illustra does.
You know what? Today, I'm gonna do a good deed. I'm gonna go to some hospital and just do magic trick for the kids. Gotta be very boring to be in the hospital.
Yeah, I'll say you can give me a check with your power if that's, again, I can't remember if it's logic or ego.
Ego.
You can also move your token on the Brooklyn map to whichever hospital you think you'll be at. And oh wow, yeah. With a fantastic, you will earn
Let's
2
find
points
one.
of karma as you thoroughly entertain these kids. Just down the road. Cool. You would actually see there at that hospital as you are like entertaining these kids, and a lot of them very sickly, but they bring them all together to come and watch your show. And you would see that one of the women that works here, one of the nurses, she lives in your building, and you know that it is the mother of those two kids who nearly got eaten by the lizard. But yeah, she would be kind of standing in the corner watching, and as I said, 2 points of karma. The kids are well entertained.
That's great.
So yeah, then it is time for the patrol. As some of you have already gotten some information, you are at various places in the city, but you have only one alert right now. What are the others going to do? Yeah, are you heading out to go and search for crimes? Are you? Oh shit! I forgot to give you guys access to all the other tables I made. Sorry. Oh. We'll do that for next time. Oh shit! I just saw the time. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the session. Yeah. But yeah, where are we going from here? Where will we pick things up next time? Unless you've got some info.
Guessing I'm gonna head down to Flatbrook and just see what's to Flatlands and just see if I can pick up anything suspicious.
Okay. Yeah, you can head
I
over.
will.
Make a vigilance check, someone. Yeah.
I'll remind Starflare that. I'll remind him as Nanofish because Nanofish can see like the board. He'll say that Slipstream fought a few suited individuals. We leave it Red Hook. Might be connected. Might not be.
Red Hook, huh?
But they were
Okay.
ninjas.
Ah, all right. Good to know. Okay, well, it looks like I'm headed.
He said it might
Yeah.
not be connected because he did. He might have racially provoked them. So he's not entirely sure about that part.
Hmm.
Racially provoked them. What do you mean?
I showed a picture of an Asian guy in a suit, and they just like, come on, man. And maybe that's why they attacked him.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Just any Asian guy in a suit must be the villain.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of Asian criminals in suits around here. You guys keep interacting with the triads and stuff. So it's. But yeah, you definitely encountered ninjas in a canning factory with a red roof. That was the information that.
Okay, so it might not be Red Hook, but it was somewhere like in the bay.
It was Brooklyn Heights was.
Oh,
It
Brooklyn
was
Heights.
the same area that the lawyer.
Okay.
Where the alert is.
All right. All right. Well, I'll check it out.
Okay, you can also make a vigilance check if you're heading over there.
Vigilance, non-combat.
Yep.
All right.
It might be a bit far fetched, but this is Marvel. Can Nanofish try to make like a device to trace like remnants of the drugs? Maybe like find a bigger stash on or where they're making them.
Yeah, you absolutely can. There is a whole mechanic for hacking a gadget. So if you want to hack a gadget to do that, you definitely can.
What
I'm not sure what I can hack
investigation?
for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something that could pick up traces or like residue or something, there's
Our police like the equipment that does that definitely. We might have we have a lab. Maybe we have that in the lab.
yeah, I mean, if what you said earlier is true, if you guys took a sample, then you've got all you need in the lab to create a gadget that neutralizes a power would be one thing. If you have lab access, which you do here in the base, you would have an edge on your check. But yeah, to just try and find clues of it, I'd say it is an easier check.
When you say it like that, I might as well go for the harder one.
Well, that's the thing. If you want to try and like make a cure for or like an antidote, that would be a target number 13 on a logic check. But if you're trying to just make a gadget that can pick up traces and stuff like that, then it would be a 10.
I think I'll start with the antidote, because if we follow them, we're probably going to encounter a lot of juiced people, and using that antidote on them will make our life easier.
You can make a logic check, and yeah, be in the lab.
I have lab, I have inventor.
Oh yeah, okay. All the edges. I was gonna say Lustra
Yeah.
might even be able to come back and help you, but might not need it.
Point of information, which I think 2 edges should do it. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll do it.
Oh yeah, didn't even need the edges. Oh, with a fantastic success. So yeah, with a fantastic, you'll be able to easily replicate this again. So the one thing is, if you fail, you can try again after getting a night's sleep. If you succeed, they have a one-use gadget they can create temporarily. And if the character gets a fantastic, they get an edge anytime they want to hack the same gadget. So you'll have an edge for every dose of the antidote that you make.
Nice.
But you currently have 1 dose. So yeah, not bad. Okay, so Nanophage working on a cure. Is Static Scale doing anything?
I'm on patrol. I'm looking for trouble.
I saw Trident and so yeah, you can move Static Scale over there to the Flatlands, and for the 14. Yeah, you said you were looking for what?
Oh, anything.
Okay, you will notice then as you get there, a strange smell, that a strong chemical smell that I believe you've got heightened senses, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so you smell that there is some strong chemical smell here that definitely doesn't fit, and you get the impression that there is something here. Yeah, you'd have to look a bit closer, but you can smell something strange, and you might be able to crack that. But it smells.
Cool. I'll look into it. I do seem to lack provisions to move statics token.
I think you might just be on the wrong tool.
That is also a possibility. In fact, that's much more of a possibility. Then, thank you.
Cool. So yeah, you're just down there in the Flatlands, smelling a strange chemical smell. And as you are investigating that, I think that is where we will end tonight's session, and we can pick up with. Well, actually, Illustra, is there anything that you're doing to actually go on patrol, or an area that you might be going to search?
Let's check Dumbo.
Okay, you can also give a vigilance check. See if there's anything going on in Dumbo. with that, yeah, you can hear that there are some police sirens that are going underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. I think that's the Brooklyn Bridge. But under the bridge, it seems like there are police responding to a crime in progress. That you can just hear the sirens down there. But it seems like there's a homeless encampment down there that they are all swarming towards. Are you going to ignore it, or are you going to go look a bit closer?
Let's go look closer.
Alright, man.
Okay, as you arrive, as you kind of fly under the bridge, you are going to see an explosion as one of the cop cars explodes and gets thrown to the side, and you see that there is a man, like in amongst all of these tents, that is firing laser beams out of his eyes like Cyclops, and it's just he has started several fires. You can see he's like panicking in every direction he looks. He's just blasting with energy beams. And the cops are now moving in to try and arrest him and take him down. It looks like they're about to start using lethal force. But as this guy's blasting things out towards the bridge, we'll see Lustra flying down to catch a glimpse of this. And that is where we will pick up the session next week.
They threw it away.